all so much for stopping by today. So I wanted to share with you what happens after the 22-degree Fahrenheit weather here in zone 8A in the Atlanta area. Now, I'll link that video because a lot of the plants that I said that I knew would not make it, they didn't. But I also shared with you some of the ones that I didn't cover and I knew that they would be okay. We're now in winter, and oftentimes I will try to hurry up to get everything back the way it's supposed to be. But I want y'all to subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button, tap the notifications, because over the next few months, when the weather is where I can get out, and the reason why I say that is because this week we're going to have temps around 69, 70, y'all. But then next Sunday, is going to dip back down. So I just have to watch the weather, see what it does. But I want you to hit the subscribe button because on the days where I'm able to get out and do different things in the garden to try to prep it for next spring, we've started seeds inside, and I'll share with you all some of the seeds that we're starting, some of the new seeds that we're going to be planting this year, and then some of the new things that we are going to start. I'm not, although I don't need any seeds, I'm not quite done looking through like what's new, what I want to try this year. So I'm still thinking about that. But today I'll share with you, just like I said, when the weather is permitting, I'll get out and I'll do some things. And so it probably won't all be at once, but my goal and my plan is to have everything. And I do mean everything, y'all. That goes for the rose garden, um, Berry Lane, Pollinator Island, to have all of that ready by the time we start to warm up in the Atlanta area. So just to kick things off a bit, I am going to start with this bed right here. This bed won't take me long. I'm going to go ahead and pull the calendula. This was the bonbon calendula. I harvested all the turnips, but I have some purple kale that I'm going to plant. And to be honest, y'all, I told y'all I'm at a point in my life where if the plant is not acting right, it's getting pulled. I'm not sure what's going on with some of these snapdragons and why they continue to lay on the ground. Now, I may just try to trim those back, and the ones that's upright, let them stay. But I am going to plant some more snapdragon seeds for the early spring because they do good in cool weather. So I want y'all to stay tuned, but let me go ahead. I'm going to get this bed prepped, get this right. And again, hit the subscribe button because we're going to go through each area of the garden when the weather is good, and we're just going to clean it up. I'm not going to try to clean it up all at one time. Y'all saw the lettuce. This snapdragon right here. Now, I had snapdragon in a container. That did well, but right here, this took a lot of damage. But I'm going to walk over here to the lettuce. Like, I'm not going to get to all of this in one day, and I'm just going to take my time, but I want to take you all along on it. Like, all of this needs to come up. I'm going to be cutting some things back, but I just want to share with you all the process, what we do, when we do it, what we're planting, all of that stuff. So maybe it can offer you some tips as well. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to start with bed one. It won't take that long. And I'll show you what I'm going to put in this area as we continue to go through the winter season. Okay, so that did not take long at all. And again, y'all, we're just going to take our time because it already seems like it's getting dark. But the good thing about winter is now we're going to start gaining light. But all I did was pull all of the plants, like the bonbon calendula, were the cold. They just don't survive the frost. And in this bed, I replaced it with some winter boar kale that you can see down here, and then also the red boar kale in the back. I don't expect these to like grow a lot because it's just the temperatures and then the light. But I know that when spring comes, will warm up a little bit, that they will take off. And I just deadheaded a lot of the pansies. cut back the zatar here in the corner, and then I added some chives, just some leftover plants that I had. We had some chives. They're a great companion plant with these leafy greens right here. I just have to make sure that I don't plant like any beans or peas by the onions. But I'm going to step back a little bit because we just kind of cleaned up this bed. I do know that next season we're going to have to get some more soil and bring the soil level back up. If you can see by if you can see down here, we're going to have to bring that soil level back up. And then while I was watering this bed in really good, because I went ahead, watered everything in good, I did have a bag of raised bed soil mix that I used and brought a little bit back up. But y'all know, with this garden, it just makes more sense for me to just get it in bulk, because I'm going to have to bring the soil level back up in the herb garden as well. But while I was watering, I also had a chance to start on this bed. We already had winterboard kale right here, which is growing, but we pulled that calendula, this whole backside. We deadheaded the pansies. I had a little bit of lettuce in the front, so we went ahead, took care of that right there. And then we also have our onions right here. So again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and then also turn your notifications on, because just depending on the time that I have from now until spring, like, that's what I'm going to work on. It's not going to be a rhyme or reason to it. On the weekend, if I have just say an hour, then I can work on a bed. If I have just say like 2 hours, I can go and really put some time in the rose garden. So all of it's going to depend on the amount of time that I have, but just make sure that you hit that subscribe button. So I didn't pull the snapdragon up, but I did just cut some of the stems that were just like laying on the ground. So we'll see how that comes about when it starts to get warmer. But I am going to plant again some more snapdragons, maybe some more pansies, because last season in the middle we had bachelor buttons here. So I'm still just really working on what I want where, but I'm going to make sure that I go through some of my seeds as well, so that I don't keep buying seeds, y'all. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap that subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.